Alright, welcome everyone. Hello into another episode of BFME 2, patch 1.09 HD edition. We are on Forza Isen II as most of the time, and today in the top left corner we got Jones, also known as the Shadow Fox, a man with tons of nicknames. He's playing as Goblins, and his opponent in the bottom left we got Dead God. Actually it's bottom right to be specific, but who cares. We got double furnace into the Uruk pit. We saw that Palantir been used, or rather hear this, so that God is aware of the opponent's race, as well as the setup that he is going for. Double tunnel into the Goblin Cave, into another tunnel I assume, from Shadow Fox or Jones. I would stick with Shadow Fox because this guy is Shadow Fox, he's known as Shadow Fox. So that could get really the weird build if he knows that his opponent is a Goblin player, which definitely he's going to spam tons of units. It's not suitable to go for Uruk pit because with infantry units you're not able to catch any of those Goblin warriors. Goblin warriors are just too fast, too small, and too easy to it's so easy to destroy those furnaces, those squishy paper-made furnaces. By Goblin warriors who are just really cheap. Another Goblin cave, which is a correct answer over here towards the setup gen that Shadow Fox sees in the base of his opponent. You can see that we got pikes first, which is after 3 furnaces in a really weird setup. We got also the work sentry, so the work sentry will be able to protect those 3 slot furnaces. Although it's really weird, I got to say, that God didn't even create a beacon over here so you could realize that he's going for it. He spends lots of resources, 400 resources, on to create this work sentry. This work sentry will take forever to create. While it's going to be made, with ease we'll be able to protect those 2 furnaces. I think the other one in the back as well. Anyway, that God is going for the worker on the left side, and he will be already spotted by Shadow Fox Goblin warriors, which is really good for Goblin actually, because already Work's been killed, so he can easily creep the Warclar and creep check this. Also, Jones is going for more and more Goblins, and he's buying out those pikes at the moment, which is correct answer over here. He's trying to give him some more time. We got first pattern of Uruk-hais actually out of Uruk pit, which is really weird. We saw that Jones, or Shadow Fox as we should call him at the moment, is binding out those spikes pretty well. It should allow him to create tunnel over there, or maybe over there, and make a really good creep check. We'll see how it goes. Works just reappear near the Warpler, but they will be definitely killed by the pikes. Pikes will receive level 2 after this, so it's going to be 2.5 if they're going to make a creep as well. And the work is still standing here. There is a level 2 for pikes, but there are no more works protecting the, at the moment, rubble building. So I think the Isengard do actually well over there, almost level 3 for the pikes. Goblin Warren was not able to creep jack, although he got fully secured tunnel, which is really weird. If he only evacuate those 5 battalions of the Goblin warriors, he could be able to creep this Warclar with total ease. What is going on with Dead God? Dead God is going for the Warp Riders and Warp Pit. More and more Uruk-hais and pikes on the air, as well as 1 battalion of crossbowmen. It's not enough against Goblin, which is pretty accurate. But also, he got only 2 Goblin Caves at this point of the game. He got 600 combine points. And oh, there is a Fisher. He is going for trolls with a stick. Trolls with a stick. But he cannot creep jack the Isengard army. And Isengard army is pretty heavy on troops, pretty heavy in infantry, on pikes and crossbow. So it's not going to be easy for a Goblin player to do something at this point. There is lots of Uruk-hais to tank the damage that the Goblin warriors will deal to them We'll see if the wall formation recurs. It's not yet. But of course we got already Work Riders. Only one troll, tons of Goblin Warriors. Actually, if preoccupied formation will appear from the pikes, and the Urukhais will go for the wall formation, also crossbows aiming the troll, it should be pretty easy for that god to protect himself. Also, Goblin Warriors are faster than the troll. And here we go, the first skirmish, the first real skirmish. There's a troll that definitely should be aimed for, which that god is aware, I guess. The troll is leveling up like crazy, level 2 at the moment, punching more and more units, and that god decided to get away. You got to have really good positioning to be able to fight with the troll that's only afraid over here, but the crossbowman stopped moving from a second, and now he got to protect himself near his base. He's got another crossbow battalion, lots of Uruk has been killed over there, and he wasn't able to properly prepare himself for the attack. I think the builder will be forced to throw down another wall hop, which is wasting his time and money at the same time. And that god again is trying to get to this troll. He will be able to do it, but his pikes are low on health. They're on level 3. You definitely don't want to lose them. Also 5 power points for the Isengard player, while his opponent got 4, so at least that god got advantage on the power points, but nothing else. He got almost no units on the battlefield. He's going for more and more but quacking units in the Uruk pit instead of going for another Uruk pit. It's not something that you would like to see. Also, that got 500 command points at the moment, so his opponent got way much more. 700. We got double troll cage at the moment. I don't know why the goblin player is going with full trolls and he's not going for half troll murderers, while he saw the work riders on the air. But it's his call. Also, we got that god throwing down the other Uruk pit, which was really important. We saw that he's quacking units, which I'm definitely offended by. I definitely hate it. You just wasted resources and the timing. So definitely get another structure if you need to, if you want to pop out more units at the same given time. We got 5 trolls at the moment. 4 with a stick, 1 with the hands open. He could pick up the goblin actually and throw the goblin into the army so that been scared and get away from the time being. A really good strategy as well. Not lots of people using it. They also most of the time taking this stick to the hand, taking the tree to the hand of troll, and deals just minimal amount of damage and spread the damage between a few units, which is not that great. If you only get 1 troll with the goblin, it could benefit him significantly, because the units of the Isengard will throw away, will be in fear, and at this point he could pick up some pieces of this army. We'll see how it goes. They're also, which we can see, moving all the time through the middle. They're not going through the sides. Definitely goblin players should move from the sides, from the left and right side of the map, to deal as much damage, to destroy structures instead of dealing with the entire big army of Isengard. Also, Isengard should try to creep drag or maybe destroy some tunnels of his opponent with work riders, but of course he got to be patient. You don't want to lose units while the entire army of goblins are going through the middle. And we'll see how it goes. Furnace went down, only 2 work riders battalion. The trolls trying to deal some damage. And we got more and more trolls, only trolls, not even goblin warriors. This is really weird. Definitely that god allows his opponent to deal such a big amount of damage towards him. He will be able to save his builder, or maybe not. And there we go. There we go. If the work riders fall over there, it's going to be really hard for the Isengard to protect this entire army. And we can see that 1 troll been picked up over here. So Shadowfox wasn't paying attention to him. Definitely with the trolls you would like to kill those crossbows, and feel free to do as you would like to do. Controlling the trolls looks like it's pretty hard, and It seems that Isengard is able to feel free actually. There is another Warrider battalion. Goblins are no more, but lots of trolls still on the air. There are tons of trolls also on the side. 6 trolls already. We got Whitesman of Downland for the Isengard player, but it doesn't seem like he got nothing else. He got a 2k resource in the bank. He should spend those resources on the units, definitely, which he is not doing. He should definitely use the Whitesman of Downland as well on some bases to deal some damage, to destroy some tunnels. He wasn't able to do it from the beginning of the game. Trolls will get away at the moment, but on the side we got 6 trolls who are going straight for the fortress, straight for the production buildings as well. I think the Whitesman of Downland summon that both the players got, it's going to be significant over there. And we'll see if Dead God is even going to use this. Oh, really good splash damage by the troll over there, killing lots of crossbones. This is what you like to do. And we can see Whitesman of Downland been summoned protectively by... oh, actually John's one. So he will be able to deal more damage. There is protected Whitesman of Downland summon, but I don't think so. It's not going to be enough. Those trolls most likely will take down the fortress. And without a fortress, without tons of units against this amount of trolls, you are not able to deal any damage. We get also 9 power points for the Jones, for the Shadow Fox, and with only trolls and goblin warriors, he was able to destroy his opponent. This is weird. This shouldn't happen. The work bit is going down. No more works. He may be able to survive, but for what cost? For what cost? He lost the fortress, he lost the really important furnaces, work bit as well. And even if he survived this, I doesn't see like it's going to be something else. Yeah, that good has been defeated. He wasn't able to survive, and even if there will be another wave of trolls and goblins who will definitely overspam him and destroy remaining structures. So this was it. Pretty normal game if we talk about Shadow Fox. He also most of the time, if not all the time, going with trolls instead of upgrading the Fisher to level 2 and go with Half-True Marauders. He's spamming the trolls, spamming the Goblin Warriors, and that's it. Later on it's pretty hard for this player, as I saw in the previous video commentary, to switch into other units composition. Anyway, that's it for today. Hope you enjoy, and feel free to rate, comment and subscribe. See you next time.